Hello guys, as you all know that our Amazon Wholesale course is ongoing and this is our class number 2. So in this class we are going to learn about Amazon buyer's view and product criteria including gated and ungated categories. If you have not watched the class 1, kindly visit the description and I have shared the link. So first of all, every business or every industry requires few terms, few new vocab. So in Amazon Wholesale FBA, the Amazon terms are ASN, BSR, reviews, ratings, seller feedback, and buy box. So ASN is actually a type of barcode that is allotted by Amazon to the individual listing. So like even if you type any UPC in the search bar, more than one listings can appear. But if you enter an ASIN, the exact listing would appear in front of you. Even uh, each individual variation has its own ASIN. So ASIN is something that can be used to identify a listing, a specific listing. Like there is a parent ASIN for the parent listing and a variation, an individual ASIN for different variations of that. And BSR is actually bestseller rank. It is related to sales velocity. So sales velocity is how much you get sale. So BSR is something bestseller rank. It is ranking of Amazon. Like each category has its own BSR system. Like if someone has uh, one BSR in home and kitchen, so that person has the greatest number of sales in the category home and kitchen. So it works like that. Like the lesser the BSR, the more the sales in that category, and the better the product has more sales. So another word is reviews. Most of you may be familiar. If you have ordered something online and you like the product, you leave a review like the product was great, it was amazing. Or if you doesn't like it, like the product, you also comment, leave a review like it is not worth it and all. So review is something that you give about any product or something, or the listing what thing did you buy and like the product. So rating are the stars, like you have seen 4 star, 5 star and all. It is called rating. The better the rating, the better the listing, better the more the better review, the more the better listing. And there is another option, feedback. Actually feedback and reviews are quite related, because reviews is something about the product, while seller feedback is the feedback from the customer about the seller. Like the packaging was good, the seller delivered it fast before date, the seller delayed the shipment, the seller didn't pack the product well and all. So it's about the seller. And buy box is actually the whole FBA, like the whole wholesale model of Amazon. After you have done your selected your products, got approval from the brand, listed the item, purchased the inventory, then the main thing is getting the sales. So as you all know, in wholesale, single listing can have 21 sellers, and it doesn't have any limit. It can have multiple sellers. So as you all know that multiple sellers have done me too to the listing. So Buybox is an algorithm of Amazon that allocates that decides that which seller will get the sales at the time. Um, it is like you can easily understand the buy box by the simple concept that we know that each listing can be sold by many sellers. Like a listing has 20 sellers, and a customers buy the product. So customers didn't decide which seller to give the order. So buy box is something that decides which seller gets the order. So we'll talk about it later in depth about buy box and how to gain buy box. The main thing is to have buy box for a long time, and the strategies are all about having the buy box for a long time. Like currently, it is my time going on of having a buy box, and the number of sales. Like if I receive 1,000 sales during my buy box winning period, so I get 1,000 sales. If after me another seller gets the buy box and there is only one sale, then he only gets a one sale. So our main motive is to gain buy box for the most amount of time possible to get the most amount of sales. So now let's talk about Amazon categories. Like Amazon has divided listings into categories. Categories can be like home and kitchen, sports and outdoor, office and supplies, baby and all. These are some examples like baby, health and household, home and kitchen, industrial and scientific, kitchen and dining, pet supplies, art, crafts and sewing, office product, facial, lawn, garden, sports and outdoor tools, and home improvement toys and games. So now the next question is how to choose a category. As you are new, if you are new, so there might be a question in your mind how to choose a category. Like there are number of categories to choose from. So make sure you look for the product in the categories that are profitable. Of course, the category need to be profitable, or otherwise, why would you sell it? And the category must have enough sales volume. Like it is important to know that the category has enough sales that you can gain. Like even if a product is profitable but doesn't have any sales, it is of no use for you. And you need to choose the category that have a wholesale FB or FBM opportunity. We'll also discuss this in the next class, class 3, which is our product hunting class. So in that class, we're going to see how to decide if we can do FBA wholesale or FBA or FBM in any listing. Like you can just not me to every listing. There are some certain restrictions also. So now let's talk about gated categories. Gated categories are the categories requiring Amazon approval. So categories like made in Italy, collectible coins, personal safety and household products, entertainment collectibles, fine art, watches, video, DVD, Blu-ray, um, sports collectibles, automotive and power, music and DVD, jewelry. These are few categories that requires approval from Amazon. So now, how do we know which product require approval and which one do not? So there, I have listed two of the ways. Like one is through Funnel Guru extension, which connect to your seller central and tells you about your eligibility, about your account eligibility to sell a product and the limitations. And you can also check manually by adding a product via seller central and see listing limitations and required documents. Well, according to me, second one is more preferred, and like I said, class 3 is the product hunting class. So in that class, I'm also going to show you another extension which I use often for checking the eligibility and much more. So it is very simple to ungate any category. Like if a category is gated, Amazon would require even the invoices or the certifications, and all these invoices or certification would be provided to you by the brand owner, wholesaler, or distributor, or the supplier from which you are buying the products. So it is better to see the limitations, listing requirements before purchasing any inventory or so that you can ask the supplier for these certification invoices and submit them before giving a huge order. So there are certain types of products we avoid to sell, which include easily breakable. Of course, if the product is easily breakable, it is hard for shipment, and we do not recommend you as a newbie or as a beginner to start selling a product which is easily breakable, made of glass of fragile nature. We also avoid selling a hazmat product that can easily catch fire and are dangerous to ship or store. We also avoid multiple variation as it is hard to cope up. Just like you are trying to do a listing, me do a listing which about clothing, and a shirt has around 10 colors and 4 to 5 sizes, so it would be much hard for you to cope up, and you don't know exactly which variation actually gains the most amount of sale of that whole listing on the product. As there are tools and extensions that tell the how much each listing is getting about the sale, but it is also approximate. Nothing is uh, exactly, or no exact numbers are shown, so it is a big risk, and you are just starting something new, so you also have a limited budget, so we do not recommend multiple variation listing. Then we also avoid plugs into electrical sockets and all, sell only the non-established brands. And there can be liability issue, quality issue, weapon related. We try to avoid selling them. So let's talk about wholesale FBA product criteria. And product criteria for US and UK is BSR 1 to 60,000. Reviews above 50, rating between 4 to 5. Amazon not selling or out of stock. New offers for 5 to 25. FBA sell at least 2. Package weight standard not more than 2.5 kg. Revenue $10,000 minimum. Price $12 to $50. Variation not more than 3. But this is not something that is constant. It is variable. Like the product criteria can change according to your budget, according to your category, according to your client's requirement. Like there are certain categories also which can give you around 20K products with this criteria. Actually, this criteria is for newbies or the person who is hunting for the first time. So this is more to for them. But as I the product criteria I choose is a bit tougher than this. Like sometimes I choose BSI 1 to 20,000, 1 to 10,000, 1 to 30K, 1 to 40K reviews above 300, above 250, like that. Amazon not selling or out of stock. It is something you can say most of the people scare you that do not sell where Amazon is selling. You're not gonna cope up, or Amazon will not let you get sales or something. But the thing is that you are profitable once, and you are called an expert once you start selling with Amazon and gain more sales than Amazon while selling with Amazon. As I am going to make a separate video on it, how we can sell and when and why should we sell with Amazon uh, in a separate video. So like in this criteria there is 5 to 25 new offers, but it can also vary from 4 to 10, 4 to 6, 4 to 16, 15, and it can vary. New offers actually shows us that the brand, the owner, the distributor, or the listing owner is giving permissions to others. Like if others are selling, like more than 4%, more than 4 or 4 sellers are selling, then it means that there is a high chance that we will also get an approval. And by seeing the FBA seller at least two means that the product can be done FBA. Like if a product have FBM sellers, mostly Amazon FBM, only one FBA or something. So it can meet. It is mostly in the situation where the product is quite large and heavy, which can cost you a a large amount for the storage and shipment by FBA. So people do it FBM, and we do not recommend also the products which are too much heavy or too much big, as the package weight recommended is less than 2.5 kg or around 1 to 2 lbs max. And if there is only Amazon selling, then most probably the listing would be restricted or locked, that Amazon would not be accepting any approval request and all. So the revenue is minimum 10,000. There are products which can give you more than 10,000 also minimum revenue, and the prices can also vary according to your category, according to your budget and all. Like if you have a small budget, you are going to go with a product which has low cost, low price. But $12 at least I recommend, because below 12 there is nothing to get profit of. There would be few cents, and there is no like joy or something. You will not feel gaining profit in cents and all. You should at least get 1.5 or $2 per product at least. And like if you are selling in an electronic category, like a mixer or a food factory or something, there the minimum cost that in which an average cost maybe $400, $500, 100, 200. So it can vary according to your category also. Variation, like again, not more than 3 recommended. This product criteria was for US and UK. This one is for Canada and Australia. This is also similar. If you want to see, you can pause the video and take a look. This one is product criteria for UAE. As we also know that the UAE is a new marketplace for Amazon, and it is also establishing slowly. So it has a so the criteria is not too much harsh over there. And if you want to do put Amazon also Amazon in UAE, then I recommend that you must have a supplier or a person living in UAE, so that it is easier for you. While as we know that our course is of FBA Wholesale US, so we are going to stick to this criteria. I hope you like this video. If you have any query or question, you may comment, and I'll try to answer you as soon as possible. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.